packed all my stuff, flew to California, and never looked back. And so when I got to California, going back to your question about the celebrities, again, I started perfecting my craft, building this company, selling. We sold the company to another company, and I kind of got that experience. And then building my name up. Now at this point, now I'm in all the magazines. I'm in Muscle and Fitness. I'm in Iron Man. I was on the cover. All these things. So people started kind of noticing. So one day I'm sitting at home. This is a true story. Yeah. And the phone rings. You remember those Nextel phones, the flip phones? So I had the chirp. Yeah. So the phone starts chirping, and I'm like, oh, okay. Who's? I answer the phone. Hey, Rehan, this is Sly Stallone calling. And I was like, Stallone? You mean Rocky? He's like, yeah, it's Sly Stallone. I got your number through a guy we mutually know, and I'm starting this company, and I need, I learned about you, and you're the guy, and I need you to come on. And he's going on and on, right? And I'm just pausing, like,
this is a joke.
This is. I'm like, who is this? Adam, Brad? Who is this? Omar? Who's calling me? Like, what? And then I was like, okay, Mr. Stallone, whatever. I just hung up on him. So I hung up on Sly Stallone, right? And then he calls me right back. Hey, Ray, I think we got disconnected. I'm like, nah, we didn't get disconnected. I hung up. He's like, oh no, this is Sly. I'm like, then I was like, wait, this kind of sounds like him. Like, I mean, I think it's so. It was Sly Stallone. So
which company was this for?
InStone. So he's starting a supplement company called InStone Nutrition, and he needed me to come on board and help him out, and he recruited me, and and then he's like, why don't you help me with my personal program? I'm getting ready for another Rocky and another Rambo, and so he was literally my first client. My first client happened to be Sly Stallone, which is mind-boggling.
Crazy.
It's crazy because most people, I was just grateful and fortunate, but most people, obviously their story is, hey, you start here, you build up, and you get a few other clients, you get that one break. My first client was Sly Stallone. By the way, he was the most generous, nicest person you could ever imagine. He literally opened up Hollywood. Hollywood's like a fortress. Yeah. You can't penetrate it. He literally got the keys to the kingdom. That walked in, introduced me to Bruce Willis, to dozens of A-listers, and of course, if it's coming from Sly Stallone, it's already qualified. They already know. So that's what really kind of ignited the fire. And of course, I had to produce results, right? I always say, look, you can get in the door, and even as an entrepreneur, but you got to have a good product. Like you got to have a good, you got to have a good product to have longevity. So that's kind of how it started, how it propelled. And then, I got to, be part of Rambo, be part of Rocky. I mean, me as a kid, and I'm sure you can relate to this, Jeff, is growing up, I put Rocky on and I was running around the house, drinking raw eggs and doing push-ups and punching.
Favorite movie of all time is Rocky IV. I have an official, authentic Rocky movie poster framed in our office here. We have
amazing
Rocky memorabilia like crazy around here. And and it was funny because my 13-year-old son will probably watch that movie about 20-25 times. So we're actually the anniversary one. We're waiting. We have it. But we're gonna wait till the Christmas break to watch it together as a family. But yeah, great. Yeah, that's amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's my. I mean, and imagine having that level of like respect and following and literally you're like an idol of basically you're idolizing this person. And now you're working with him. Like literally, I'm going to his house. I'm trying samples with him. I'm literally in a business with my idol. And it's crazy because I learned so much from Stallone. And I really believe you can't get to have success without teamwork, without a lot of people behind you. I really believe that. I don't think it's, you can go, I always say you can go faster alone, but you can go a lot further together. And
100%.
I think that Sly really gave me a lot of great advice, a lot of tips. For example, one thing he told me early on, was it's something simple, right? But he said, you can't edit what you don't have, right? And I was like, what? He's like, listen, if you ever have a chance to take a picture, a video, if you have a chance to do something, do it. Because if you don't have it, you won't be able to edit it. Like, you can always delete it, but
content is key.
He goes, just get everything you can. Cause we were talking about movies and he actually put me in Rocky, the last Rocky movie as well. So like a little background.
You were?
Yeah, I was in the background.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, he's been so cool, and he gave me amazing signed memorabilia, and he gave me all the stuff, and he just was really helped me out a lot. And I think he was one of the keys to getting me really at a high level in Hollywood.